Hello, I am the Roninpawn, and this is Cities Skylines, and if you'll recall, I had a concern about putting an incineration plant this close to my high-density urban area there, and wouldn't you know it, indeed, not the best idea I've ever had. It's definitely leaking out and in their direction. Who knew that wind was going to blow in this direction off of the river? I still want it here in Shitstania. I just want it on this side of things. It's away from, you know, the good people. Let's see if I can actually help this by building up the terrain in these areas. There you go, there you go. Wait, did I make it too high? Yeah, you're starting to lump it now. Well, we don't want it lumpy now, do we? There we go. And then a little bit over here. Oh, you're getting too high now. Yes, well, what I do on the weekend is my business. All right, up. Now, surely I can relocate this building. Just across the street, relocate it, boom. Yes! Now, only the people over here are gonna be sick, right? Damn it. You could have gone a little further away. It's better. You know it's better. They're gonna be less sick soon. See, it's starting to go away already. Just breathe that clean, non-toxic Shitstania air. Today is the day, people. I am finally going to build onto the portion of this island that I already own. And I think I'm gonna take the bridge right across from this road. I don't want it to be on the main road, because Lord knows we've already got enough traffic problems there. But off of this secondary made road, which we were calling Woodward? John R? I don't know. It's what did the game name it? Yeah, Willow Street. So I'm thinking Willow Street will come directly across here if it can just stop destroying homes. And it's always a good idea to do these sorts of things at night, you know. Can I get you to come up? I mean, I know I'm gonna ruin those people's homes. I don't care. Up. Up. Okay, that's working, except for the slope's too steep with that. Can I take out just a little bit more, and then up? Because if I go too far out, it seems to want to put it in the water. No? No? Okay. Okay, I think I got this. I think I've got this. I'm sure, like, these people are going to be really happy about living right next to the bridge now. And there. Right? Kind of? I think we did it. I think we've got a bridge now. And now all I need to do is make a whole bunch of roads out here. What are you going to put out here, Pawn? Well, seeing as Canada is off in this direction, and we've already ruined this half of the river, I'm thinking, dumpsters, maybe? Maybe just dumpsters all along here. I think I can get away with small roads as long as those roads are one-ways, and I would like to take them all along the shoreline here, so let's make it look pretty. A little bit of a curve off in that direction. Yes, very nice. And then I'll be able to see, thanks to the new features in Cities Sky, I'll be able to see where the hell all this stuff is going. And I will raise the terrain near the edge of the island as needs be, and I think we all know that needs are going to be pretty drastically there. Come on, just a little bit of just a small curve game. It's like that, and then give me some straights. We'll just go straight along the side here. I think I am going to have to raise the terrain. In fact, nice, long, straight, all the way down to there. And then, if only we owned this other half of the building. Well, Pawn, if you just click this button over here, you can. I'm not, no. No, I don't need it. I'm fine. People are entitled, thinking that you need to own the whole world. This portion is Portugal, and we are not allowed there. Take a little curve around there, and then back to a nice straight road, and then boom, and then you're gonna have a nice little view of, you know, the waste dump that, until now, I mean, think of this, until now, only Canada has been able to enjoy that portion of this. Quit, I didn't mean to undo. Where's the undo button? Yes, now all of the citizens of, not Detroit can enjoy the lovely view of the toxic poop water that we've got through there. I am really gonna have to fix this terrain, aren't I? Is there like a leveling tool? Is there maybe like a grading thing in here where you can just, what is this? I can place boulders. Yeah, that's what I always wanted. No, I don't know how they're managing to bring this dirt out here when we, well, I guess I've got one road. Now, I want to keep some of the natural terrain formations out here. It is a historical site, this island. This is the island of Zug? I don't think this actually is Zug Island, because this is definitely an area modeled after Detroit, and I believe this is sort of like the Wyandotte area where we've built, which is weird. You would think that you would make, if you were making this map to put up on Steam, that you would, up there, toward where downtown Detroit is, but, you know, it's unique anyway. Maybe the fellow who made it actually lives in the Wyandotte area and made it for himself to do his home. Incidentally, if you look down here, we are almost at $1 million in the bank, people, and you would think that I could make a better city with $1 million at my disposal, but, I mean, I could, but I'm trying to have fun here, you know? And it's fun to repress human beings. I think we all know that. I think that's clear. Alright, that's a little bit flatter than it was before. Like, not a lot, but God, you know, I got a life to live. Do you? Someone should have told me, because I didn't get that memo, Pawn. And just continue along the shoreline, like so. What about those power grids? Well, the power lines aren't going to need to be there once people start building. So, yeah, you still have to stay away from the power lines because they need to be there while people are building. Well, then, will you stop snapping me like that? And no, I don't want to buy new land. Oh, this is a nice flat section of the island now. Yeah, I do have a plan for this island, and it has to do with, you know, a lot of parks and things, because we've got... In Detroit, in the roundabout area, we used to have Boblo Island, and it's not like the island isn't there anymore, but it used to be, like a Coney Island kind of a thing. It used to was... Is that a one-way bridge that you made? Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. It used to be like an amusement park kind of an area. And now, I think it's just all residential, and I'm gonna turn back time here and make this into more of a, like, wide-open park, maybe an amusement park. Ooh, I can build bouncy houses, at least. So that'll be, like, one side of it, and then the other side of it is all gonna be the stuff that nobody wants to look at, and then we'll just, you know, face Canada. To be clear, not because, you know, it's a good thing, but just because it's how it's been done. IRL. Oh, what a sad, sad world. Alright, Punt, fix your bridge. This was not supposed to be a one-way bridge. How are people going to come and go? Well, what width did I make it? You made it a decent width. That's not what she said. No one has ever said that. Should we just have two-lane? Or two-lane, four-lane, two-lane? Oh! Well, that's gonna change it to an entirely different kind of bridge when I do that. Good. I like that bridge. That's a good bridge. It's not gonna be good for the shipping industry, though, with all those pylons in the way. Listen, I'll upgrade it if we ever have a shipping industry in this town. Stop making me knock everything down. I'm gonna have a mid-island cutoff road so that you don't have to go down the whole frickin' island if you're coming over here on the roundabout. You will have to go through a bit of the island still, just not the whole damn thing. And that'll come just across here, and then, yeah, whatever, something, you know, whatever you think makes most sense, game. Like that. There we go. I've split it off, and now I can grid it out as needed. I don't think I will be gridding it out, though, because, like I said, this is going to be a lovely Parks and Rec kind of area. So, oh, Botanical Garden, immediately. Yes, right in the middle, right there. Lovely. That's gonna be kind of close to the industrial. It's good. It's supposed to be. A large playground, a park with trees, Oh, yeah. See, now this is where you put all the big stuff. Park with trees, right there. Alright, I guess that'll be parking for it next to it. And just across from it, 2 large playgrounds. Okay, because they'll fit. And then, what else do I have that's, like, huge? Or bounce houses. Bounce house. Bounce house. Carnival. Carnival. What else we got here? Japanese garden? No, this isn't Metropolitan. This is you go out to the island and have a good time. Ooh, dog park right off of the side of that park. Yes, this is the parks area, which apparently really needs that, you know, electricity for all the trees and the dogs to urinate. Lord knows, what would they do without their Bluetooth collars enabled? Down here we'll have a basketball court, or 2, or 3, or 4. You know, it's Detroit. We like our b-ball. And apparently the conservatory, at least, is going to need water. And we just happen to be right on the waterfront here. Can I just, make a, like... I want to connect both sides, if you don't mind. It does mind. It doesn't want that pawn. Well, then, we'll just do it your way. And then across the island like that. And damn it, there's going to be a little bit of a... You know what? Connect it over here, because I just like that. There's going to be a little bit of a patch in the middle there that's not getting water. It's okay. It's not supposed to have water. It's a nature conservatory. Yes, that's what it is. What are you going to do about power here, pawn? I don't know. Can I get across the road like that without... Yeah, without cutting into squares? Good. And then we'll just attach this here, even if only temporarily. And then everybody will have power and water out here. And everybody will have a place to go in the city. Just come across the bridge and over to the lovely parks, where you can totally shoot basketball in the middle of the night while it's raining. We are seriously dedicated to our basketball in this city. Wow. Guys. You might want to put something on more than that, too, if you're going to be out in the rain. I'm going to need a hospital out here. Oh, this is lovely! What a great city! I would think I was dreaming if I didn't know otherwise, says someone about it. Where's the nature conservatory? Beautiful! Now, this is actually not unlike, Belle Isle, because we do have a conservatory, a botanical garden on Belle Isle, and it's right in the middle of the friggin' island. Well, it's not. The island's very long, but it's in the middle of the island. It's not owned by, Poland, or whatever I said. And Shitstania's landfill is down to 36%. I'm gonna open it back up. I'm gonna stop emptying it. I don't really want you, you know, I'd rather have you burning the trash, but I guess we'll just have ourselves... I'd also rather have, like, the trash collection out and doing its job, because then maybe less people would abandon their buildings and make me bulldoze them manually. Alright, just in case people do get injured while they're out on the island, we will have a, actually over here, where the more structural, you know, things are that aren't just parks, we'll have, yeah, we'll have a little clinic off the side there, and then the island is going to need its own fire department just in case, you know, the forest catches on fire. Yes, in case the park catches on fire. And they should also have their own police department. It's going to be, like, the most desired job in the entire city is to be a police agent on the island. There's really just nothing, you know, you don't even have to worry about it. Although, that being the case, would probably help if the police had a way to get to that side of the island without having to rush out all the way around. Where are you going? Now I want to know, where are you going? You're an island cop, so don't you be going to the city now. Do not be going. Are you pulling that guy over? What did you do? Who did you murder? Yeah, everybody's rushing out of the island and heading back to the city, aren't you? You bastards. This is not the area that you cover. You're supposed to... Alright. Alright, well... You know... I mean, if you want to work for a living, that's up to you, sucker. I wonder if I could get, like, a little dirt road back here that will connect the police, and only the police. Yeah, can I get you like that? It looks like it'll back up to the police station there, and then they can get to, you know, the other side of the island without having to go all the way around. I mean, even if that's not the way it actually works out, in my head, it'll work out that way, and that is more than enough. There! Nice little dirt road for you, and I suppose I should do the same for the fire department, but I can't because you're backed in to... that. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god, the city is actually doing okay while I'm over here doing my thing. We've got a high residential desire, but the only thing that's bad over here is one building that needed a bulldozing. You know, and all the sick people and complaints that I usually get, but that is a supreme lack of, you know, notices comparatively to what I usually have. Landfill is emptying down to 19% full. You guys open up as well. Wow, I think the trash collection has been people's biggest complaint about the city, and now that we're not emptying all of the landfills to the incinerator, this is just gonna... I'm gonna be in a cycle here, aren't I, of turning them on and turning them off, though. That kinda sucks. Alright, what the hell, we'll have a couple of people, maybe like the big funders who made it possible to build the bridge out to the island. They get to live on the island, if they want to. Probably a bad idea, because, you know, this, having to go all the way over there just to go shopping and stuff, but I mean, maybe a second home, you know, because they had all that money, so. Okay, what I was saying about them having all of that money, maybe not so much. Oh, you know what I want? Do you know what I want? Yes! Ah, that was far more work than I will possibly have shown you. Ooh, can I squeeze one between? No, you can't. You can't squeeze a rubber. Surely I can squeeze. You could squeeze. Can I? You can't squeeze. Can I squeeze it? You can't squeeze it. Nonetheless, I think I've abandoned the idea of turning this into a horrible place that Canada has to stare at, because I really like the idea of just making a lovely park out here. Knock them down yourselves, fellas. I'm busy. More carousels. More bounce houses. Building a park is way more labor-intensive than I thought it was going to be. So even though I'm just plopping things down, it's like trying to fit all of it in there. Ooh, look at the way that it paths out. Oh, I love that. That's brilliant. And again, the city is just totally minding its own business. This is great. Apparently all anybody really ever wanted out of life was to have their trash collected and, you know, the dead taken away. That's stinking up the pantry. What's your problem? No more room. Already? Didn't I just turn, oh God, yep, here we are. All right, turn it back, dump it, empty it to, you know, emptying landfill site to, yeah, send it back to the incinerator, son of a biscuit. I hope you guys enjoyed having your trash actually taken away for, like, what was that, 3 or 4 days? Because we're backed up again. Quit throwing it all out. Where's the recycling plant? Wait, that reminds me, we actually do have a new piece of kit here, the water treatment plant. I was gonna put this in, possibly like, yeah, this is where I want it. I need it on this side of things, and it'll create its own, you know, electrical connection as long as we've got all that along the line. So I want to keep it on this side of the island, away from, you know, everything else, and right where we're dumping all of the crap into the river. Does that make sense to you? I mean, it should probably be on this side of dumping crap into the river, but we're pushing it more into Canada's territory, so there you go. Have fun with that, guys. Just reach it! Reach it, for God's sake. Alright, there, we've fixed the park was down for a moment. You guys aren't starting to complain yet, are you? And no one's lighting the city on fire or anything? Man, we've really turned a corner. Ooh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have a little commercial section across from these houses, well, maybe just there. And that's gonna be like old-timey village where you can come over and buy tchotchkes and things, right? That's what you're gonna build there, right? Okay. Or maybe we'll just put in a donut shop and, is that a nail salon? Oh my God, look at the city from here! Look at how it just glows off in the distance. Now it's not glowing anymore. Oh crap, are we out of power? And why is everybody pissed off at me again? Your dead bodies aren't being picked up and the city's on fire. I'm sorry I put a donut shop on the island. Things were going so well for a few seconds. Whoa! What the hell happened in Texas T-Town? Like everything went out of business in a heartbeat, and why is it suddenly so dark? I mean, the game wasn't, it was really bright for a moment, and then it burned out. Now look at it. It's disgusting. Horrible. And screw you guys, I live out on the island, where people don't hassle me. You know, where I can just put in plazas with picnic tables all day long. Ooh, what the hell is that gonna be? Did the textures fall apart? No. The terrain's just a little bit deformed. Wow. I don't think anybody's going to, and only 4? That is a huge swath of space to only have 4 picnic tables laid out. Game. Put a tree plaza in there and break the electrical connection, but don't break it, because, you know, there's stuff here now. What's that look like? Plaza with trees. It has the exact same number of picnic tables, and yet it takes up 2/3 the space. Ah, screw you. What do you mean, crime? Crime at the Carousel Park? Alright, there, we took care of it pretty damn quick. We've got our own police force on the island, and the only way that they're allowed to leave is... you know what? You know what? Do you know what? What? This can be a 2-way road, okay? Because the only people who are gonna want to use it are, you know, people leaving this area and people... Yeah, it'll be fine. We don't have to worry about traffic on the island, for God's sake. And boom! Ah, what did I even just put down? A small park, right in there, it fits lovely. Oh, we've made a lovely little place for people to come and just enjoy, you know, existence. To get away from all of the smog and horrors and no one picking up their trash. Well, welcome to my city. What the hell is wrong with Texas T-Town? It's falling into the grass, a sinkhole. We've got oil. Wait, do we not have oil anymore? Maybe they sucked all the oil out, and now Texas T-Town is failing. Yep, indeed, that is the case. That's why all the businesses are failing. They sucked all the oil out of Texas T-Town. Oh, where is the start fracking button? Just suck it from an angle. All right, you're gonna have to go back to being just a generic industry where you can do, you know, whatever, as long as it's not sucking oil out of the ground there. We'll still call you Texas T-Town as a memory of how you managed to keep the electricity flowing by delivering us oil and now aren't, and I wonder if that will be an issue. Oh, and I'm a millionaire! I'm a millionaire, ladies and gentlemen! Yes! We finally... I didn't really care in the first place whether I was a millionaire or not, but I do care about not having to worry about this whole trash problem ever again. So, incinerator. I'm not a millionaire anymore, everyone! I'm not a millionaire! And just to fill out the island, I will put in some more residential hither and thither, round and about, and yes, some little... No, it's gotta be a big home or no home on the island. We're rather posh round here. On your way out of the island, don't forget to stop and pick up, a haircut or some donuts if you decide to build what you built over there. I am the Roninpawn! And this episode probably isn't even that long, but Lord knows I've been sitting here for like 40 minutes tinkering with a friggin' island, so I'm done. What did you build? More donut shops and, Go Nuts Donuts, Go Nuts Donuts. Are you guys kidding me? Are you effing kidding me?